Yes, people, what is happening? Welcome back to Lily White Lane. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing okay. And today, I'm going to be bringing you some breaking news. The top story currently on Sky Sports News is that Harry Kane reiterates his desire to leave Tottenham Hotspur this summer. And look, if we're being realistic about this, it's something that, as sad as it sounds, I did see coming. Another season gone without silverware coming to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Another season gone without Spurs getting Champions League football. Another season gone without us getting top four. No silverware again this season. You know, I believe that's the 14th consecutive season in a row without silverware for Tottenham Hotspur. And it is something that I did see coming. So let's go through the article, right? Manchester United, Manchester City and Chelsea have all been in touch with Kane's representatives expressing a desire to sign the England captain, who has told Tottenham he wants to leave. Look, that article is definitely not appeasing to any true Spurs fans out there, but you have to look at that article and see, realistically, it's something that I did see coming. Now, Harry Kane has been such a loyal servant at Tottenham Hotspur. He's done an absolutely incredible job, if you ask me. He's been so loyal to the club when we've been up and down, when we've been really struggling to get top four, and when we've been getting top four every single season. He's been an absolutely phenomenal player at Tottenham Hotspur. I think, you know, he's a record breaker, Harry Kane. He's an absolute record breaker, and I thought he may just stay to become Tottenham Hotspur's all-time scorer, but that doesn't seem the case. Now, obviously, over the past few months, there's always been little bits and bobs about Harry Kane on Sky Sports and other news channels every day. You know, will Kane leave Tottenham? Will Kane leave Tottenham? You know, you get an article here and there of, you know, a couple sources saying Kane may leave Spurs if we don't get Champions League football. But this is definitely right. This is coming out from a lot of sources, coming out from Sky Sports. It's the headline, it's the main thing, it's the top story. And look, it does really look like Harry Kane will leave this summer. He will leave Tottenham Hotspur this summer. And it's something that's really painful as a Spurs fan. My idol, right, is Harry Kane. Me growing up and watching Tottenham Hotspur, he's been our top player. He's been our top player ever since I really understood football. He's been banging in goals left, right and centre, as I say, always scoring goals, getting, 3 or 4 golden boots at Tottenham Hotspur. He's done an absolutely incredible job, a brilliant target man, brilliant at putting that ball into the back of the net, clinical finisher, so positionally aware. And look, it really will be gutting to see him go, but you have to look at this from a standpoint as gutting as it would be if Harry Kane went, right, we would have to go into a rebuild. Now, I think if Kane stayed, we wouldn't have to go into a rebuild. But if Kane goes, we need to go into a rebuild. We need to bring in lots of youth players. We need to build for the future, in my opinion, because that's the way it is right now at Tottenham Hotspur, in my opinion. Another thing I've been concerned about, if Kane leaves, will Son stay? Will Son really stay, or does he have bigger aspirations in his career? Do the likes of Hugo Lloris have aspirations in his career? And look, this is when Enoch really needs to step up to the plate if Harry Kane does leave, if Heung-min Son does leave. I think they really need to invest. They really need to shape up. And if they can't shape up, they need to get out. They really need to invest into the team if Kane does go, in my opinion. If Kane goes, we do need to look into another top-tier striker. We don't need to look into an Ivan Toney. I don't want to be looking into Ivan Toney as good as he is. I don't want to be looking into championship strikers such as Timu Pukki, Ivan Toney, you know, some of these players. I want to be looking into the top-tier talent. I want to be looking into the top-tier players in the world. I'm talking, you know, and it's unrealistic as it sounds, players like Haaland. If Harry Kane goes, the price tag that Levy would set and the money we can invest, we can bring in Haaland if he wants to come to Tottenham Hotspur, if Harry Kane is to leave. Because you think Levy's going to set the price tag at 150 million, someone's going to offer 150, he's probably going to turn that up to 200. Now, the only two teams out of those three that I just mentioned that I think can pay that 200 are maybe Chelsea and Manchester City. I don't think United are the most realistic out of those three to bring in Harry Kane. I do think Harry Kane may go to Manchester City as they don't have a proper striker right now, as I say, a proper target man up top. And look, if he was to go, we would need to look into the likes of Haaland. We would need to look into some of these top-tier strikers. We can't be looking at other strikers. We need to look into the top-tier talent. You know, youth players. Dane Scarlett, absolutely brilliant, but we can't bring him up if Harry Kane goes. I don't think that's the right move. He still needs to develop. We need a top-tier striker if Harry Kane is to go. And look, this breaking news, it definitely caught me off guard. I really wasn't expecting it. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, And as always, come on you Spurs!